Okay, in this video I want to show one way to model subtracting integers, and in this particular video we're showing using a number line, subtracting integers using a number line. As with the other methods, even memorizing the rules, not everybody responds the same way to the different methods. So if this is helpful for you, and I hope that it is, then use it. You can help visualize what's happening when we're subtracting integers. If it's more confusing, then by all means use counters or another method that you see fit. And truth be told, there's probably other videos that show this maybe in a different way that connects better to you. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with the problem 4 minus 6. So I'm going to start at my number line. I'm going to go to positive 4. Okay, that's where I'm going to start from. And then 4 minus 6. Okay, so now I'm starting with 4. I'm going to subtract 6. Subtraction is going in the negative direction. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And actually, let me even draw that out for you. 1, 2, 3, 4 is where we went first. And then we went back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and we're left with negative 2. Okay, so 4 minus 6 is negative 2. So far, so good. Okay, let's try negative 3 minus 2. So we'll start here and go 1, 2, negative 3. We're right here now. Then we're going to subtract 2, so we're going to keep going. 1, 2, right? Subtractions to the left. Okay, so 1, 2, negative 3 minus 2 is negative 5. Okay, here's where it gets a little tricky. 7 minus a negative 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now, truth be told, this is probably the most confusing problem, I think, as far as when it comes to modeling with the number line. I said before that subtraction will move to the left. Okay, so that was true. When we were subtracting a positive number, we were moving to the left. So since we're subtracting a negative number, if we were subtracting a positive number, we continue to go back to the left. Since we're subtracting a negative, we actually end up moving to the right. One way of thinking about this is when you take away negatives, you're moving in a positive direction. If it helps you, you have $10 in your wallet, you owe your parents $5, that means you're kind of negative $5 in the hole, and then all of a sudden your parents say, hey, you know what, you don't have to pay us back. They took away a debt, a negative. Essentially you are back to actually having your $10, your total $10, instead of when you had $10 and you owed your parents $5, you kind of really only had $5 of your own. Not sure if that is helpful or not, but that's the way I look at it. So if we're at 7, we're taking away a negative. That's a good thing. We're moving in the positive direction. I'm going to actually have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then as it turns out, 1 short on this number line, but that's okay. Positive 7 minus negative 5 ends up being positive 12. Okay, let's do one more. Negative 6. This one's kind of interesting. Negative 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we are at negative 6. Now, I'm going to take away a negative 3. As I said before, if I'm taking away a negative, then I end up moving in a positive direction. So right now I have a negative 6. If I take away negative 3 of that, 1, 2, 3, right? had a negative 6, I took away negative 3 of that, now I only have negative 3. I hope that made sense. I had a negative 6, I took away a negative 3 from that negative 6, now I only have a negative 3 left over. Okay, so that was a few examples. Again, with practice, hopefully it will even become easier, but I hope at least some of you guys found that helpful. As always, thank you for watching.